Hey guys, welcome back to another round of War Robots with Pendous. So, dropping in here, doing a couple subscriber requests, actually 3 of them. You can see in my hangar here. Just trying to figure out where these guys are dropping in at, see what they've got going. Take a look at my team too. I don't want to drop in this Fury if there's too many support bots, so I think I'll drop in the Fury. It looks like we might be okay. Yeah, I think we will. So, this request, this is one that I've gotten a couple of times, but just recently I got it from a subscriber the other day, and so I figured I'd run it for you guys. This setup I've actually run before, and in a lot of ways I actually prefer this setup to having 3 Tridents on there. And you guys know that I don't run the Fury very frequently. You very rarely see it on my channel, and for those of you super peeps out there, you guys know that I don't run the Fury a lot because I have the attention span of a goldfish. So I just kind of can't handle it. But the reason I like this setup over having 3 Tridents is because when you run into a lot of shielded bots, obviously very nice to have 3 Tridents. But for every other circumstance, having the Zeus on there, it's like having a 4th Trident, or having 4 Tridents, because you can deal not quite twice, but pretty close to twice the damage that a Trident can in the same amount of time. At least the way that I have them leveled right now. This level 11 Zeus is dealing about 14,000 damage per hit, and my Tridents are doing about 15,000 damage per salvo. And so, in the same amount of time, it's doing nearly twice the damage that Trident is doing, and that's pretty significant when you're working up against something like a Griffin or any other bot that's not shielded. Oh, looks like we got some lag going on. Stupid lag. Hopefully that damage added in. It looks like it may have, looking at his health pool, because he wasn't being fired upon by my teammate that entire time. So I'm just gonna zap him here. I don't want to waste my rockets. All right, looks like my teammate took him out anyway. All right, so let's grab this Griffin here, track him as he jumps here. Looks like we're able to do okay damage. So when you see aphids coming at you when you're in a Fury, there's not tons you can do, but your best possible bet is to angle yourself so that you're diagonal to their trajectory. So like you're putting, like in that instance, like putting the front right corner of your Fury towards the aphids. That's gonna save you from taking some damage. I love that little zap there. This is like barely had to touch him and the zap stopped and he was already gone. So, oh man. Oh shoot, sorry about the pop-up there. Let me see if I can swipe that away. Oh, more pop-ups. Hey, actually, you know what? This might be a good time to give him a shout out. So, Chromehound Chainfire, he's got a YouTube channel that he started pretty recently and it's growing really fast. It's one that you guys will probably want to check out. He does commentary. Let me mute this really quick. I'm really sorry about that, but yeah, good timing for a little channel plug. So yeah, go ahead and check out his channel if you guys haven't already. You can find him on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description below, and I'll put a card up too, probably, if I remember. Hopefully I remember. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give him a channel plug there. But go and check him out. Let him know that Pendous sent you over, and let me know what you think. He does commentary and stuff. He also does live streaming, which I know a lot of you guys are interested in. He plays on iOS if you guys want to join in and squad and stuff like that. I think he's pretty open to that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, go ahead and check him out. Anyways, with this setup, I definitely like it. And like I said, having that Zeus on there, with the levels that I have these at right now, it's doing like twice the damage. So it's like having a 4th Trident on there when you're dealing with non-shielded bots. So really nice. I like it. But again, I'm not a huge Fury fan. It's just too boring. For me, sitting on the outskirts of the battle. I usually end up moving in and doing something dumb and getting my Fury killed just because I'm looking for something to do that's not standing and shooting. Anyways, this is another request. I've gotten this request a lot, and I actually was gathering footage like back towards the beginning of my channel on the Fujin that I never ended up having time to do anything with, because then the Camelot bots and stuff were coming out, and that kind of had to be my priority. But anyways, I really enjoy this setup. Again, when you're running into a lot of shielded bots, it's not always the best, but when you're with teammates and you have this going, if you have your Tyrans maxed, then you're doing like 210,000 damage in that short amount of time. So you're able to take out like a Gareth shield or If it's not a maxed Rhino, you can take out a Rhino shield. You can take out a Galahad shield, no problem, with one clip. So just kind of food for thought there, something to think about. It can still be effective. You need to make sure to protect it. So you see here, I'm going to use this hill a little bit. It's got a low profile. It's got the same low profile as a light robot. So you can kind of work it that way a little bit. And so I'm just using this hill to my advantage. I'm reloading, so I'm down at the bottom of the hill. Get a last shot into this guy. Yeah, there we go. All right, so he's done. Oh, perfect. And it looks like, oh, shield. Be ready to pop that shield. That's the other thing with the Fujin. When you guys are running it, you need to be ready to pop that shield. Like at any time, you need to watch for aphids, you need to watch for jumps, you need to watch for anything like that. But also keep in mind that that shield, it's not recharging right now while I'm moving around. You have to stand there and wait for it to recharge. So you can find a safe spot to do that, or you can wait for it to happen after, like, that guy dumped a clip into me. Finish him really quick. So I didn't use my far right Trident because that would have just hit the wall. It would have been a waste of ammo. All right, let's get this guy here. So I like alternating my Tyrants. Visually, it's really hard for that player to see when he has those bursts of light constantly in his face. When it's just that burst, like he gets a second, between each shot there, where he can like see again and stuff. But just visually, it's actually really hard to see if you just constantly have those really bright light flashes on your screen. So just kind of a little tip there, I guess. Oh, that's a Lancelot. Trying to switch targets here, it's not working. Oh, there we go. I think we did some damage in that Griffin just because he walked into the line of fire there, but anyways, yeah, a lot of cool stuff about the Fujin. I'm actually going to leave that in my hangar. I'll do some more videos on it coming up here, and I might put like a montage together of the Fujin. But I'll leave it in there with the update coming up on it, with its shield being buffed. We'll talk about that and stuff a little bit more in the future. I'll put another video together just on that. But yeah, there's some pretty good changes coming in there. Currently, it's max Ansel shield health is 60% of the robot's health, and they're buffing it to 90% and increasing its regeneration from what it's at right now at 4 seconds. Sorry, getting distracted here. I'm trying to move up this hill. I think I need to be a little bit further to the right to be able to move up here. Galahad can actually step up this hill. A lot of bots can, but this spot right here, yeah, this is the spot to get up here on. Right? Please be flat. There we go. Anyways, but yeah, so pretty exciting updates coming to the Fujin. I think they're buffing the Ansel shield and the Fujin shield and stuff like that in anticipation to the heavy mullet getting released. Oh, looks like that's game there. Let's see if I can grab this beacon really quick before the round ends. Maybe get some extra gold or at least get the extra silver or something. Yeah, looks like that's it. But anyways, yeah, so look forward to more Fujin gameplay to come. I think that's probably a good enough round for the Fury. I think this will be a good video to post. So if you guys have any other things that you'd like to see, definitely let me know. I'll keep the Fujin in for the next few days. I'll collect some footage on it. This is my first round with this stuff, so that kind of worked out really nice. But let me know what else you guys would like to see. Drop a comment below. I'm happy to do that for you. It's fun changing my hangar around. So anyways, thank you guys so much for your amazing support. I hope you have an amazing day.